My fellow Decepticons, it is I, Starscreamsalot here, coming back at you today with another video, and today we are finishing off the Devastator saga with my comparison video of 86 Mixmaster and the G1 Mixmaster, even though that's not technically the G1 Mixmaster. I mean, I don't know what to say, really. I mean, I started this, little side quest about a year ago. Now it's gonna come to a close, and then closing on Mixmaster of all characters, I suppose. I mean, I don't have too much else to say other than let's get into it, shall we? Now, I've already taken a look at Mixmaster. You can watch his own video for that. But like I did with all these other ones, it's gonna be mostly like a little comparison about how we've come from this far, because I don't have the Combiner Wars. If I had the Combiner Wars, it'd be like a triple thing, but you know. Now looking at him, you can see that he's definitely got that G1 to him. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, at least if you ask me. He's obviously not green because it's like the Tonka version. As you can see, little Tonka right there. But in terms of similar details, I mean, it's kind of different all the way around if you really think about it. I mean, obviously, they both have the whatever this thing is called sticking over their head, and they both obviously do have the Mixmasters. I still don't care too much for this figure. Still, both got the mixers on the sides. The little extra bit for me is folded away. I like to keep it out. But yeah. Both got the mixing tub, the whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. It's got the wheels and the arms, which is a bit of detail that I do actually really like in Mixmaster. Like, I think having the tires on the arms is just such a cool look. But for the rest of the figure, aside from, I guess, the chest, which is pretty similar between both, got the red square, the black dots at the bottom, and the little greeblings. Other than that, I mean, it's kind of different throughout the entirety of them. I mean, I guess mine isn't technically a Decepticon, but I doubt his Decepticon insignia would go right there, like with Mixmaster, the 86 Mixmaster. It's just a little interesting to look at, you know? And another obvious thing that I do want to point out, he can't move at all. That's it. He rotates his arms. You can, I guess, do that, although I don't know what you would do with that. Can't extend his legs, I guess. Pretend he has knees. But my copy's too loose to hold that, so. And I'm sure yours is too, if you have this figure. But yeah, unlike the rest of the group, these two don't have too much in common, these two figures. Even the heads are a little different. As you can see, if it will focus, zoom in. It's a completely different face, which I guess is to be expected from G1 toys. It almost looks like Optimus's head, like an evil Optimus, which is kind of interesting if you really think about it. But yeah, that is the little G1 Mixmaster. I'm getting the feeling this video might be a little bit short, but now the transformation. Let's do that real quick. It's just fold in the arms, extend his legs, flip this thing over, and you're done. That is a mixing truck. Or a cement mixer. What am I, stupid? But, I mean, it's a G1 figure. There's not a whole lot to really say about this. I mean, it rolls really nicely, actually. I think it rolls better than all the other 86 Constructicons, funnily enough. And the mixer spins. And there's also this lever, which I don't think it does anything, but, you know, it's nice that it's there. Just more details. And speaking of details, die cast right there. And I should probably bring out the 86 one. That probably worked. Anyways, comparing the alt modes of the two, you can see that there's not a whole lot different. I mean, it's a cement truck. There's obviously not a whole lot you can do. I still actually really like this mode, Mixmaster. I don't know if I said how much I like this mode in 86 Mixmaster's review, but I do like this alt mode a lot. But comparing the two, you can see side windows, wheels coming from the legs and arms, a nice silver grille up front, and if this one has more details, see the tops. It does just kind of look like the back of Mixmaster now, doesn't it? Undersides. This guy obviously is doing a lot more work than him, but you know, it's all good. Yeah, he does. He really doesn't roll as well as the G1 toy now, does he? But yeah, kind of crazy how the last video in this saga is the one with arguably the least interesting video for all these guys. Because Mixmaster and his group is just as bad as Mixmaster now, in my opinion at least. Although Bone Crusher and 86 is still worse than both, I think. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what my list was. But before I cap off this saga for good, I think it's time that we do the wide mode. As you saw, I did the transformation subconsciously. That's literally it. You flip it up and you're done. That's a foot. Then you take your Devastator, you plug him in, just like that, and there's your Devastator. Ugh, I have to fit 86 Devastator in frame again. Oh boy. And after an equally simple transformation on the 86 Mixmaster's part, we get to Devastator. Now I will do the Devastator comparison here in this video, because I want to pad out a little bit. But yeah, I mean, look at how far we've come, really. I mean, I know a lot of people dog on 86 Devastator because he's got his 86 Devastator problems, but I still do really love 86 Devastator. In fact, if I wasn't in the honeymoon phase with my ranking, I probably would have put him ahead of Chainsaw Man. Well, I probably would have put Chainsaw Man in 4th. But, you know. This is just so cool to me, because my first two combiners were just Devastator 2 different times. Now there are a couple of things that are different between the two. Like with the original, you can see that, well, obviously it doesn't have as much details as the big one, but also like the arms, how they're connected with the whole thing. Like they have the treads as part of the arm. Except, like, you know, whereas 86 Devastator doesn't have the treads connected for the arms, like, to move around. And I think I prefer the way that 86 Devastator does it, honestly. I mean, I know a lot of people like this kind of arm, but I don't know, there's something about it that just doesn't seem right to me. Although, if 86 Bone Crusher wasn't so bulky, then that would probably be perfect Devastator. Like, take some Bone Crusher's mask, put it in Scavenger. You have an arguably perfectly proportioned Devastator, aside from his chunky backpack. But yeah, I mean, there really isn't too much to point out. I mean, the guns are about the same, I was gonna say. 86 Devastator can hold his stance easier, if you couldn't tell. I mean, I'm pretty sure this isn't the right gun, but it's still a cool looking gun. Although I do think it might be the right gun. It does look pretty close. So those look pretty similar. And then, you know, you have your obvious Devastator design bits, like the the scoop up here and the scoop over here. It's got the cool looking arms, you know. It's all classic Devastator. Jeez. This guy's a pain to film. But, I mean, yeah. There's really not too much else left for me to say. Other than, for my final thoughts on both of these, I do love Devastator. He's probably my favorite combiner. Bruticus comes close, though. And, I mean, that's really it. That's the amazing send-off to 86 Devastators reviews, I guess. And, yeah. If you liked the video, if you're not already, please consider subscribing and joining my Discord server. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.